Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday Night Live. Creator of the universe, paralyze and cramp all evil forces of darkness, and let the righteous rejoice forevermore. Let your victories be known all over the earth. In your righteousness, blessings. George Floyd is dead. George Floyd is dead. What are you gonna do about it? Saturday Night Live. I'm your host, Conway Cameron. We have a mission impossible as black people to try to gain back our status in this world. Now people are kneeling on our necks and praying to their gods that we drop dead. They have been doing so for centuries, and we are just reacting and reacting and reacting. But let me tell you, George Floyd is dead. Saturday Night Live show comes to talk up the things them, to give you a perspective that nobody wants to look at, to show you what should have been done and what we are doing instead. To all our subscribers, welcome. But please tell your auntie, your uncle, your father, your brother, your sister, your mother that we're on air and Saturday Night Live is doing the thing they normally do. We talk about the things that where people talk about, and we're going to talk about it in such a style that you're going to wonder. Welcome, Mission Impossible team, Sly and Robbie version. Are we ready as a black nation, as a black race, as a black people to do what is necessary? Or are we just chatting? What we doing? Eh? Are we ready? You ready? If you are ready, let's join with one of the masters himself. Are you ready? Saturday Night Live, and this is how we do it. Franklin himself. Sick and tired of the church talking really tough, but yet we talk about each other, make a decision. No more racism, no racism, no revolution, no solution, no revolution. Yes, sir. Listen, do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution? Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution? No crime, no dying. Politicians lying, everybody's trying to make a dollar. It makes me wanna holler. Come on. The way to do my life, the way to do my life. There's gonna be a brighter day. All your troubles will pass away. A revolution's coming, yes it's coming, coming. Revolution's coming, yes it's coming, revolution's coming. Listen, listen. Do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution? Come on. Yes, sir. Do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution? George Floyd is dead. And there is nothing we can do about it. Saturday Night Live. The black man is dead again. As they used to kill him way back when. And there's not a hell we can do about it. They knelt down and they said to us, follow us and kneel down. Close your eyes and pray that the Christian God will save us. Little do or did we know that they were kneeling in our backs, that they were kneeling in our necks while we pray. I wonder which God them when I call to. Could it be it's the same God we are called to, that him a call to? The man when I kneel down and I have a prayer, a meditation. He was talking to him God. I think the white man God, the God that with the pitch that in your house, them call him Jesus. The man take a knee in my neck. He went and kneel down in my back. He went and pray. And he went and call Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I thought he went and call Jesus for deliverance, but he went and call for Jesus for give him the strength, for broke my neck, for suffocate me, and all me call out to him. Him still a pray upon my neck. Him pray upon me woman, him pray upon me pitney. Him pray upon me too. No, me dying, cause him kneeling in my neck, and him knee in my back. And me a dead, and there's not a hell I can do about it. A long time the man them a kneel down upon the black race. And I say them prayers to them Jesus, and invite us to do the same. We have been kneeling down in each other's back and each other's neck, following the white man's traditions, while we die. So don't be surprised if the white man demonstrate to us one more time how it is done. We must kneel down in our brother neck and kneel down in our brother back. And when him bawl out, me can't breathe, we say, thank you, Jesus. And him dead. The white man is only demonstrating to us what we, the black race, were taught and have been doing to ourselves over the years. So it's no surprise that George Floyd ended up dead. Because you, the black man, you did it last week while you were kneeling in another black man's neck and kneeling in another black man's back, killing him. Cutting off his resources, cutting off his supplies, cutting off his social status, make him into nothing, because I am a high-class black man than him is. Society love me better. Who is he? So when the white man come and start demonstrate, again, teaching us how to do it, by kneeling on us again, we find a problem with it. But a long time we are get kneel down pan. What are we gonna do about it? Are we going to riot and protest? Yes, Martin Luther taught us and teach us how to walk up and down the street. Walk up and down the street with placard and make noise. Yes, that a Martin Luther teach we. And guess what them do? Boy, 2 shots in him. Do man is a dead man. And that Martin teach we. And that we have become marchers up and down the road. Oh, left, right, justice. Left, right, justice. And we dead. That's all Martin teach we. Have we gotten any rights out of that movement? None! That don't benefit the white man. Don't get angry with me. Take a knee. Haven't you been kneeling on me for how many years now because you feel, say, you are a higher class in society as a black man than me? Take a knee. Don't you want to kneel on my neck and my back? Martin was employed to turn us in marchers. Hate me all they want. We have been marching up and down the road. But when the white man shows us how it is done, we are applauded by it. We are frightened by it. And when we are going to take a knee in the white man's neck and the white man's back, when will we be brave enough to take a knee off our black brother and start kneel down on the white man's back and the white man's neck? I dare you. But we're ready to run up and down the road like Martin. Where's Martin? Martin, where are you? Oh yes, left, right, up the road, down the road, up the road, down the road. Justice. That's all we're upon. We want justice. Justice is not given. Justice is taken. Justice is planned. Planned justice is what we need, not reactions. When will the black man put himself in a position that the white man have to think twice before him take a knee? Because him know say, if him dare try to think the thought in him head to take a knee on a black man's neck, he's dead. You don't want to hear that. Then please, Mrs. Vampios, take your walking stick and head out the door. We no want none of your sissy man them there. So. The song says, are you ready for the revolution? None of you, as black people, are ready for the revolution. None of you are ready to take the stands and the step necessary to survive, to live, to thrive. None of you. But you want to mark up and down the road like Martin. Left, right, justice. Left, right, justice. Shot in him. That's where Martin get for marching. Has it made the black race better or bitter? While the white man is still kneeling on our backs and our necks, George died. How many more Georges will die because we can't plan our own justice? We're waiting on the white man to give us justice. The laws that were given to us benefits only the white race. You want justice? You have to plan it from conception and its inception to where it comes out on the other side as justice. This is Saturday Night Live. Remember me telling you, say, I saw we talk up with things them. Excuse me. Our viewpoints are not traditional. Nor them come from out of the philosophies of white man's fantasies and imaginations are them fairy tale. We the black people have been killing George Floyd for years, following the example of white men, the white race, killing our George Floyds. When will we stop taking a knee in each other's back as black people? When will we stop taking a knee following the white man's tradition? Get up and stand up. I wonder if we don't have what it takes to do that. I wonder if we don't have what it takes to do that. Saturday Night Live, Conway Cameron. Bob Marley in the morning.
Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's a thought that Peter is gold. After story had never been told. So now you see the light. Hey, stand up for your right. Come on.
Now you see the light. Stand up for the right. What's that right? That when the white man think a thought in him head and we hear it of hurting a black man, him have to think twice, because the next move is to his casket and then 6'6". If we don't revolutionize our mind to think like how the white man think and say any move a white man make to hurt any of us, 6'6", we will always be at the white man's mercy. Too drastic? Too violent? Or do you want me to be like Martin, marching up and down the street non-violently to get 2 shots in my dome little later on? What has that gotten us in 2020? Voting rights? That was in support of the white man's dream. Equality? Don't exist. That's only also in support of the white man's dream. Every laws you have gotten is to support the white man's dream, not yours. Learn it. So this Sunday, when you kneel down in your church to pray, thinking about God, remember whose neck you're kneeling in. No, it's not the time to kneel down and pray. Moses in the wilderness to fight the Amalekites. And Achan was warned, just like everybody else, don't take the Babylonish garment into the tent, else the consequences will be you lose the war. And in the wilderness, Moses a fight against the Amalekites. I think of them, one out of them. And them a lose the war, and I lose the war, and I lose the war. And Moses kneeled down before God for prayer. And God said, get your ass up, man. Now is not the time to pray. You know why we are losing the war. The man take the Babylonish garments when we tell them, say nothing take. And they go search out Achan. Achan dig one hole in a tent and hide The garments them when they get from the spoils of war, God tell them if you take them with you. Read it in the Exodus, man. Read it in the Exodus story. And sit down pan a stool over the hole where him dig. And then throw a lot and they fall upon Achan. You know who dead? God root out Achan and the entire family. Now is not the time to kneel down and pray. Now is the time to stand up and tell the white man, keep your laws, keep your justice, keep your equality, keep the things that you say you give it. We don't want it. We are intelligent enough to create our own laws, our own justice, our own equality. We don't need your laws. We don't need your equality. We don't need your justice. And create we own. Decide amongst ourselves that any act of violence that is caused upon us by any person from the white race is an act of war. It's an act to eliminate the black man. And therefore will be met with savage actions. And when we do that, the white race will think twice before it martyrs us, murder us, kill us. You don't like how me attack, eh? You're not gonna like how me attack. Me not dare yourself to talk sweet and answer story. Me talking things what work. When you are threatened, if you don't get up and stand up, you'll be beaten down. And beaten down. And beaten down. It is time the white man is demonstrating to you. Say, see, I dare you. I dare you. Challenge me if you can. I dare you. I can kill you. I can make you kill yourself. And there's nothing you can do about it. I dare you. Stop me from killing you. You feel like taking a march up and down the road on this one, brother black man? Or you feel like taking a stand? And the next time a white man is going to steal and murder a man in public on camera, he's going to be dead before he reach prison? I dare you. If that police officer knew that he was going to be dead in the next minute for kneeling in a black man's neck, he would have think twice. If he knew that his entire family would be slaughtered right before his eyes for doing that, he would have thought twice. If he knew that his mother would have been hanged from a tree for him doing that, he would have thought twice. But no, let's march behind the dead Martin Luther King. Where is he? Where has he gone? Oh my gosh, to his grave. Let's march on to our graves. The next time a police officer makes the mistake of trying to kneel on a brother, I dare a black man to get up, take your pistol off your waist and pop him too and say, yes, justice is done. I dare you. If they can kill black people and go to prison, go sit down, we can defend ourselves and go to prison, go sit down too. I dare you. But no, we won't become what we ought to be if we subside or survive off handouts from the white race. In my heart, there's no hatred for white nor black. I am talking tactics of survival. This is war. This was war from the very beginning. From they bought us and carried us over here on slave ship, it was war. We are spoils of war. Roman Empire run us out of Jerusalem. We fled to Africa. The Africans sold us back to the Europeans, and they took us as slave into this western region. We are spoils of war that has not ended. Are we going to wait for justice, which will never come, or are we going to plan our own justice? Burning the town and burning the shops is a waste of time. Waste of time. Marching up and down the road with placard is a waste of time. When the man knelt in the brother's neck, if someone had stood up and took a bullet to take down that cop, that would be justice. But we are not ready for the revolution. It begins in our mind. It begins in our thought. How can you as a black man stand there and watch a white man murder your brother? You are defective. You are beaten. You are broken, and you flamed it. Oh, he's killing him. He's killing him. He's killing him. How you are accomplice to that murder. And we are burning buildings, taking out our rage on the street like fools. The Bible states how and what the laws of the black man are. Are you going to adhere to the laws of the black man which is stated in the Bible? Are you going to adhere to the laws of the white man which is stated in his courtroom? There's no violence in my heart against white people and the white race. We're talking about tactics of war. You want a man to leave you alone? Sack him back in his eye. Punch out his teeth and he'll leave you alone. But every time he come to beat you, you start running and crying out for justice. He's going to beat you just the same. He's going to rape you just the same. He's going to sodomize you just the same. He's going to lynch you just the same. Gog and Magog. The European race are descendants of Gog and Magog. And God had warned the Israelites that they would be a mighty nation of terror, would have come from the north, come into the east, and disseminate them. Europeans, the white race, only know one thing: war. Every move they make is to advance them in their war of supremacy and rulership over the world. So the justice that you get is to advance their cause, not yours, theirs. As I say, my heart is clean. There is no violence in me, just the truth. You can hate on me, but I'm speaking the truth. Anytime a white man, a white cop, can think to commit an act of violence against a black man, woman, child, he should have to also think about the immediate consequences of the removal of himself and his entire family. And when he has to think that, their attitudes will change towards the black race. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But when you present me with your options of war, brother white race, brother black race, I'm going to do what's necessary to live. Not survive at your whims and your fancies. Is the black race ready to think that way? You should have 10 dead black men that day. 10 should have died instead of 1. 9 died by shots from the police trying to save the 1 black man. That's what should have happened. 10 should have died. But we are cowards, trained by the white men to video our own execution and then cry about it. 1 black brother should have got up, took down the cop that was standing on guard. Another black brother should have gotten up, took down the other one that was standing at guard. Another black brother should have gotten up and put a bullet in the head of the one kneeling in the neck. And then we would have rejoiced. We would have had a street funeral for those 10 black brothers who gave their life to save 1. And when the white man look and see that we are willing to sacrifice to live, they'll have to think twice. When they look and they see that we are ready and willing to step up to the same measures that they are using to execute us to survive, they will think twice. But until then, what are we going to do? Sing Kumbaya and hold each other's hand? March up the street and sing, "We shall overcome"? I have a dream that one day white man and black man will live together in unity and peace. Notice what Martin said. He was dreaming. We are the spoils of war, the descendants of the spoils of war, still held captive in another man's land, still held captive by another man's laws, still held captive to be executed anytime they see or choose to do so. Are we ready for the revolution? Saturday Night Live. I'm your host, Conway Cameron, and it was a pleasure.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
Saturday Night Live.
Then I go to my brother.
I'm your host, Conway Cameron.
And I say, brother, help
Until
me
then,
please.
justice must be defined by the nation that face the most abuse. You cannot ask your opponent to treat you justly. Make your own rules, apply them, and live.
That I thought I could last for long, but now I think I'm able to
Until then,
carry on.
blessings.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.